You're listening to The Ride to Work with Pastor Fred. Fuel for your faith before you clock in. Enjoy the ride.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for The Ride to Work this morning. This is Pastor Fred, the voice behind the wheel and the word. And we want to talk to you this morning as you prepare to clock in about bridges. Bridges is what I want to discuss this morning. And I want to just, say it in this manner. It's what I want all of us to do and practice as far as being a bridge, which means being a connector instead of a complainer. Being a connector instead of a complainer. Listen, when you drive over a bridge, you don't really think twice about it. At least some of us don't. I know, like, we got the Skyway and all of that, and some of you think twice about it. Some of you think 2 and 3 times and decide not to do it. But for the most part, we don't really think twice about it. We trust that it's going to hold us up. It's going to hold our weight. We trust that we're going to make it to the other side. We do, but the truth is, bridges get walked on, they get driven over, they get rained on, they deal with all types of situations that press against their structure and their foundation, and yet and still they stand strong. And that's what I want to talk about this morning on the ride. Buckle in, because I want to let you know that that's what God, should I say, has called some of us to be. That's what he's called some of us to be, bridges, whether you know it or not. And I don't know if you've realized that some of you may already be walking in that assignment, in that calling, because you realize what your purpose is in this life, or in situations or that you've come across, or in moments that you've come across, to be a bridge. And some of us are called to be just that. And see, watch this. You got to listen. Bridges don't complain about being used. They don't. Remember, I said being a connector instead of a complainer. Bridges don't complain about being used. What they do is just keep connecting what's been divided. I want you to let that settle in. All my bridges out there and all my wannabe bridges out there, let that settle in on your ride. They get walked on, we get driven over, we get rained on. Listen, and we'll just make it more practical. We get talked about, maybe lied on, your name gets scandalized, scrutinized, folk disrespect you, betray you, folk don't give you the attention or the credit that you deserve. Not that you're looking for that, but bridges don't complain. We just keep connecting what's been divided. And let me just give you some points that I wrote down, because I think this is very important, because we need bridges. And when you're driving, and we need bridges, because bridges are built, watch this, first and foremost, in hard places. They're built in hard places. I mean, they're built in water, over water, over gaps, over danger. And if you're a bridge, you understand where I'm coming from. If you're a bridge type person, you understand. You can't be a bridge and stay safe. I need you to understand that. You cannot be a bridge and stay safe. There's some things that you have to connect. That there's some dangerous situations. It's some situations that are not pleasant. It's some situations that you are called to connect. That it may be not the most favorable circumstances at that time. I want you to hear me, and hear me well this morning. Because when we talk about over water, over gaps, over danger, and you can't be a bridge and stay safe. Think about how bridges are built. Think about, they're built over places that we're built to bring people over danger, to bring people over, but we have to be built first. And the only way we can be built as a bridge, as a connector, is that there's some things that we have to go through our own self. There's some situations that we have to deal with. There's some hard times. Some dangerous places we found ourselves in, but it was all for the making of you becoming that bridge for somebody else. Remember how you always, as a parent, I've said it myself, as my parents have said it, And I'm sure you have, you're saying you want to make a better way or better life for your children or those that come behind you, and those that came before you did it for you and you want to pass that on. What that means is it wasn't easy. You were built as a bridge through some rough stuff. Because you're doing that to be able to carry people over that stuff that you dealt with. What you went through is what you want somebody to be able to go over. Think about it. You can't be a bridge and stay safe. I want you to hear me and hear me well when I say this. Look, every bridge, it bears weight, but that's your assignment. It is. That's your assignment, to bear weight, pressure, to deal with pressure, to deal with weight, to deal with all types of heaviness that people throw at you. That's what you have to deal with. And just think about how many times you've driven across a bridge and said thank you when you got on the other side. But those people that were your purpose is to be a bridge. That pressure proves your purpose. It proves it, that you can handle it. That you can handle it. Watch this. So much so to where you don't even pick sides. Because bridges don't pick sides. Thank you. Bridges don't pick sides. They connect both. They connect whatever divided. They connect what starts, what's on this side to the other side. You don't pick sides, and and the bridge is right smack dab in the middle of it. But you don't pick sides. You what that means is you're mature. That means you're mature. You can't be a bridge and be partial to one side. Because then whoever you're trying to help will never get over. Do you hear what I'm saying? You can't be partial. You can't be biased. You can't pick sides. Or you're not a bridge. If you stay on this side, you connect. And what that means is, look, you're mature enough to deal with whatever criticism, whatever scrutiny, however they treat you going across, because people don't treat, people can do anything going across a bridge. They speed, they're rough, they're flying through, they're doing all types of maneuvers, all types of stuff, jumping up and down, whatever, causing not only the weight of them, but just the weight of their issues, the weight of their problem. Whatever it is, whatever trauma they're dealing with, whatever disappointments, whatever downfalls they're dealing with. And there are some of us, there are some of you right now, and you're in your car, wherever you are, in your cubicle, wherever you are, you realize that that's me. Because I've got to the point or level of maturity in my life where I can help people who hurt me. I can help folk that's done me wrong. I can help people who hurt me reach people who need them. You understand what I'm saying? I can help people who hurt me reach people who need me. Think about that. I want you to say that you're mature enough to not play sides, to not be partial, be biased because they said this about you, because you had to go through this with them, or they hurt you in this way. You're mature enough. You've developed. You've grown enough in your grown person state. Come on in here. To where you can help people who hurt you reach people who need you. That's maturity. So I need you to understand. Watch this, because this is what that is saying. This is what that is saying. It's letting you know you can't connect people and stay comfortable. You can't connect people and stay comfortable. It's going to be some uncomfortable situations trying to bring the divided together, to get somebody to that other side. being that bridge is very important. And you bear and you carry a lot of weight, but it's not a comfortable thing. It's not a comfortable thing. Some of you have, friends that, that they're your friends, but they done fell out as friends, or relationships or marriages to where you like this person and you like that person too, but those two persons aren't dealing with each other. And now you have to be that bridge, and it's not a comfortable thing, especially trying to connect them together, or at least be civil. It's not comfortable. But some of us are built to be bridges. And that's what I want you to be. Be a bridge, not a barrier. Don't be a barrier. Don't be blocking like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me think about it. Let me just give you this. Let me give you this illustration. Watch this, because I want you to be. I want it to be clear as what I'm really stating here, as far as being a bridge. When you look under a bridge, if you ever do, if you ever, like, you can walk up under bridges sometimes or whatever, just look up and you can see like all the bolts and the beams and all the little, imperfections in as far as in the painting of it. There might be scratches or scars and all that stuff, because it's been through years and years and years of stress. But if that bridge is still standing, what you should see in that is the strength that it has to survive all of that, to have survived all of those years. And I'm saying this to you, that it's the same with us. It's the same with those people that were called to be bridges. Your scars don't mean weakness. It means that you got structure. A strong structure. You were built right. Because you've gone through all of that. You've gone through all of that. And your scars and all of the dangers and all of the mess. I'll just say it like that. Let me just put it plain. Because a lot of us, we've gone through mess, being a bridge through messy stuff. But it's just evidence that God was your engineer. And he built you to last. He built you to withstand. He built you to be that bridge. It just means structure. So I'll say this, and I'll let you go as we get ready to end this ride. If God built you, please hear me and hear me well. If he built you to carry, if he built you to carry, don't collapse because somebody criticized you. Don't collapse under criticism. Don't collapse because somebody talked about you. No, you're built better than that. You've gone through so much. Think about it. Don't collapse under criticism. How dare you? There's some people that need you. There's somebody that started with you on one end and they need you to take them to the other side. Be that bridge. That's what I want you to be. Be that bridge. Don't collapse under the criticisms. Bridges, we don't get applause. And I'm saying we because I know I've gone through it. I can declare myself as a bridge. We don't get applause. We don't even look for applause. What we do, we get purpose. That's what we get. We get purpose. So please understand as we get ready to close this out, and our ride is pretty much over with for the day. Be that bridge. Be the bridge that cross over. That's what I need you to be. Be the bridge that they cross over, not the reason that they turn back. God bless you and God keep you. Thank you for joining us again for the Ride to Work. We'll see you